E aí, galera? Eita, nós! Vambora, vambora! Olha a hora, vambora! Vambora, galera, vambora! Hoje nós vamos jogar Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Embora eu não tenha terminado o primeiro, dei uma olhada em alguns vídeos lá que mostra, né, um resumo da história, pá. E já estou pronto para começar com vocês aí essa nova aventura. Essa eu quero jogar inteiro com vocês. Agradeço ao estúdio responsável desenvolvedor, né, do game e também a publisher, que nos mandaram uma cópia do game ainda ontem. Era para ter feito essa live ontem, mas nós já tínhamos programado a live do Bruxão. Aí não teve muito o que fazer, né? Mas cá estamos para poder jogar, testar. No mínimo aí 3 horinhas hoje, amanhã mais 3 horinhas e por aí vai, né? Eu tenho um compromisso às 14 horas, mas acho que até às 13h30, por aí, dá pra nós jogar e curtir juntos. Um bom dia pra vocês que já estão comigo aqui. Muito obrigado pelo seu carinho, pela sua atenção. É um prazer tê-lo aqui comigo nesse horário diferenciado, né? O horário da manhã. A gente não é muito acostumado a fazer lives em outros horários, mas quando surge oportunidade, por que não, né? Vamos lá, mano, vamos lá, vamos lá. Eu espero que todos vocês estejam bem. Já pegaram o café? Se não pegaram o café, peguem o café. E aí, Pami, tudo bem? Pedrão, meu lindo. Toda a galera que tá aqui acompanhando comigo, mas tá aí na massa silenciosa, né? Tá quietinho aí. Meu, bom dia pra você também. Bom dia pra você que tá assistindo esse conteúdo gravado. Só alegria, mano. Vamos lá, então? Sem enrolation, que eu tô louco pra começar esse jogo. Vambora! Musiquinha gostosa, velho. Consegui, Douglas. Mandaram ontem pra gente. Fala, Rafael, Luiz, Anderson. Olha! Que louco! Ok, já gostei. Vambora, mano, vambora. Vamos começar a nossa odisseia aqui. Fala, Rosaninha, minha linda. Um beijo pra você, meu amor. Grande Bruno! E aí, Prótago, Pietro? Olha esses caras chegando aí, mano. Ramonzeira, Rogério, João, Bruno Messias. E aí, Docs? Bom demais? Só vamos, mano, só vamos. Vamos lá, mano. Vamos lá. Pera aí, vamos lá. Que é isso? Aceitar, você concorda com o contrato? Não, aceitar, mano. Aceito tudo. Vambora. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui nas configurações já. Ajustes gráficos. Tem alguma coisa específica aqui, não? Nitidez, efeito de câmera, desfoque. Eu acho que eu vou deixar tudo padrão, mano. A gente tá jogando num PS5 Pro, eu achei que ia ter alguma coisa aqui pra mexer aqui, mas pelo jeito não. Configurações do jogo. Inglês, francês, alemão. Vou deixar em inglês, tá? Tutoriais sim, claro. Mira visível, claro. Diálogo, legenda, sim. Eu acho que não tem tamanho da legenda, não. Nome do falante, não precisa. Vamos lá, galera. Eita, bigorna. Vambora, mano. Vambora. Vambora. Vamos, Jonathan. Fala, Gabriel. Felipe. Começou. 1403.
Keep firing! Don't stop! We need more arrows! Need help here, Daddy! You, grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Tem tamanho da legenda lá sim? Vou dar uma olhada então depois, vou aumentar.
Go and take cover with the others.
Valeu, Sadraque. Obrigado pelo superchat, meu lindo. Beijo. Fala, Marcos. Pô, a cinematografia tá da hora, né?
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements, move!
Nossa, tá muito mais bonito que o primeiro, velho. Olha nós.
Come to anoint us before we die?
Oh, não é nóis.
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
Oi, Melody. É porque eu peguei faz pouco tempo, Andressa. Todo mundo já tinha feito review, não valia mais a pena. Já era conteúdo velho.
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Vambora. Bonito.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! Shoot him!
Veja aí. Uhul! De primeira! Manda mais, manda mais, manda mais. Aquilo ali, ó. Uhul! De segunda! É. Ó, esse aqui que tá olhando torto aqui, ó. Já foi também. Segura nós. Tamo imparável.
You're not up to
Eu errei, mano. Eu nem sei se é isso que é pra fazer, mas tô fazendo. Vambora. Ó, tem um Zé Orelha aqui, ó. Uhul! Ô, o jogo tá bonito, cara.
They're coming inside! Godwin, move downstairs! We can handle it here!
Caralho, tá bonito demais, mano.
Godwin! Get over here with that thrust! What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them! Fire!
Toma! Uhul! Tá nele, Liu!
Die!
Toma! Caraca, velho! Tá bonito.
Get ready for another attack! That's it! Stop that! Godwin, this slows. Draw your sword and follow me!
Puta merda, eu já não lembro mais como é que era o combate no primeiro, mano. Mas é difícil, né? Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Nós vai apanhar junto, vambora. Tá da hora, velho. Valeu, Andressa. Obrigado, meu amor. Tamo junto. É pra vocês, mano. É pra trazer conteúdo pra vocês. Atacar, segurar para defender. Tá, beleza, vamos lá.
Don't let them climb up! Knock it down!
Toma! Ai! Receba! Manda mais.
Now you're mine, you bastard! Hey! Come and help me!
Receba! Ai! Opa! Gostou da defesa aqui? Gostou? Receba! Receba! Ó! Segura nós! Livro medieval, cara! Cê é louco! Pega! Toma! Cê é louco! Dá pra tirar esse. Derrubar a escada, toma! Vai, escada! Derruba a escada! Derruba a escada, mano! Fino!
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Ah, eles mudaram comandos. Bom, vamos lá. Pelo menos ali eu lembrei o comando. Na hora que apareceu os negocinhos na tela ali, eu já lembrei, né? Pra cima, pro lado, pra baixo, pá. Eu preciso lembrar como é que era a estocada. A estocada era forte. E aí, Vânio, bem-vindo! Vambora! Aqui é antes, né? O que tava rolando ali.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
Nossa, no começo do primeiro eu tinha tanta raiva desse cara, velho.
Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Aldens, whatever. What What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it.
A armadura
All we
dele
have
que da
to
hora,
do is
velho.
deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
Que trilha sonora, velho. Dá sim, Iago.
My word.
Eu não joguei o primeiro até o fim.
Is fucking
Dá sim.
impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Veja um vídeo, mano. Tá cheio de vídeo na internet mostrando o resumo do primeiro. Veja o vídeo e já era, mano. Obrigado, Danilo. Salve, Curozinha. Dá sim. Eu mesmo não terminei o primeiro. Eu vi um vídeo lá e bora, vambora. Esse eu quero fazer até o fim, mano.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am.
Deixa eu só ver uma parada aqui. Vocês falaram que tinha como aumentar a legenda, né? Legenda. Tá aqui, tamanho, né? Ó, tamanho. Beleza.
Show them what fine
Ficou
fellas
melhor,
have
galera,
turned
pra
up on their
vocês?
doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly...
É Hans, né? O protagonista. O nome dele? Hans. Mano, vocês viram o cara que faz o rosto dele? Mano, é idêntico, cara. Idêntico. Não sei porque não pegaram o cara pra fazer algumas propagandas do jogo live action, tá ligado?
Watch it up.
Idêntico.
There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How was that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well,
Henry,
enough of the
Henry,
chat.
Henry,
Trotsky's
isso.
almost within reach.
Oh, eu acho que esse é o nome que eu acho mais difícil falar em inglês, mano. Eu leio Henry, mas como é que fala? É Henry. Cara, eu acho horrível falar esse nome, cara. Toda vez eu apanho. É, porque se fala diferente do que se escreve, né? Se escreve Henry, mas não se fala Henry. Se fala Henry, negócio assim, não é? Cara, que droga. Apanho toda vez.
How's it looking now?
Henry.
All good, Oates.
Sei lá.
Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Bom dia, VMS. É isso mesmo, Kuro. Henry. Não é assim? Esquisito. Ah, isso aqui é aquela cena que a gente já tinha visto. Eles publicaram esse trechinho, lembra?
They're from Trotsky.
Henry.
Don't let them get away!
Besides, Don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
Mano, essas armaduras eu fico
It's
louco,
how we
velho.
greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
Agora eu fiquei curioso. Cavalo tem olho de bode? Olho
This is indeed the
horizontal
seal of the
assim?
Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords,
Ih, deu ruim.
who side with King Sigismund.
Fedeu.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies.
Valeu,
We're carrying
Kiki.
a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Vai lá. Persuasão. Você pode resolver diversas situações conversando a outra pessoa, convencendo a outra pessoa. Nos diálogos você terá algumas opções de reação, mas cuidado. A persuasão requer que a outra pessoa acredite em você. Eloquência, você tenta resolver a situação pacificamente e sem conflito. Coerção, você fala o que for necessário para conseguir o que quer, mesmo que seja mentiras e manipulação. Carisma, você tira proveito da sua aparência nobre e boa reputação. Dominação, você deixa claro para outra parte que você é superior. Poder, você tenta projetar a imagem de herói e defensor. Intimidação, onde a razão falha, ameaças podem funcionar. Interessante. São os pontos que nós temos de cada um agora, né? Muitas situações resolveu, tá? Nos diálogos você terá diversas opções de reação, tal. Tá bom. Vamos ver aqui. Vamos tentar na lab aqui, ó.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you, or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me.
Deu ruim.
More like some uppity brat.
Ih, deu ruim.
Didn't you say you were a god? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself.
Falhamos.
We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Leipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you
foi mal,
into
cara.
trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Pô, foi mal, mano.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Legal, Sadrak.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank!
Ok. Descubra com Sir Hans qual é o plano. Nossa, mano, tá bonito demais, não? O primeiro já era bonito, mano. Mas caraca, velho. Aquilo no fundo, será que é Ray Tracing? É Ray Tracing, né? Se for reflexo mesmo, feito pro próprio jogo, tá muito bonito, mano. Nossa, que da hora, velho. Vocês estão vendo aí, galera? Cara, que bagulho bonito, mano. Ó o doguinho, mano. Ó o doguinho.
Henry, call that dog to heel.
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a...
Tem comida pro meu cachorro? Isso aí.
Listen, would you have some scraps for a Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice.
Puta
And if I
merda.
go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Puta merda, eu não sei, mano, jogar. Dado. Aí,
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Vamos lá, então.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose,
Galera, ajuda eu a jogar esses
you pay
dados
for
aqui, mano.
everything
Eu só sei
I
jogar
ordered in
Gwent.
the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Eu só sei jogar Gwent, galera. Ai, caraca. Fala, Pedro! Obrigado pelo superchat, mano. Jogo muito doido. Eu lembro de ter jogado o primeiro e dropei porque achei muito complicada a mecânica de batalha. Aí peguei o 2 e melhorou demais. Boa, mano. Boa. Obrigado pela ajuda, mano. Fala, Juan. Fala, Lucy. Jonathan. Docs. Caraca, mano. Eu vou apanhar. Vamos lá. Se você estiver interessado em jogar, poderá encontrar uma partida de dados em qualquer taverna. Dados mantidos de rodadas anteriores. Dado a ser... Hã? Dado a ser mantido. Seleção atual... O que é isso, mano? Se você tiver algum dado no seu inventário, você pode escolher usá-lo antes de começar a partida. Eles permitem que você use técnicas especiais. Você começa a partida jogando todos os 6 dados. Assinale os dados de marcação. Deixe-os de lado e pontue com eles no final da rodada. Depois jogue os dados restantes de novo. Você pode continuar jogando. Isso aqui é o quê? Vale quem ganha, tira mais ponto? Como é que é? Nossa, eu tô ferrado, mano. Tô ferrado. Vixe. A arte dos dados com... Pera aí. Calma, vou ler com calma.
Sadro 4
Sadraque,
mandou
eu
uma
vi,
mensagem
mano.
pelo Pix.
Eu
Viu
vi.
o post da CD Projekt Red com o Geraldão apertando a mão do Henry?
Eu
Em
vi.
homenagem
Eu
ao
republiquei isso aí,
lançamento do
ainda.
Kingdom Come.
Dado é fácil, Lil. Obrigado pela ajuda, viu? Tamo junto, mano. Dado é fácil. Tem que formar uma combinação de trinca de números iguais os de cima. Um sozinho vale 100 e 5 vale 50. Uma combinação de uma trinca de 1 vale... Xiii, mano, entendi porra nenhuma. Bom, vamos ver. Na prática, talvez eu entenda. Porém, caso não tenha nenhum dado de renda de possessão... 1 vale 100, 5 vale 50. A cabeça do diabo funciona como coringa, adicionando um valor qualquer. Vixe, mano. Como é que eu vou decorar isso aqui, velho?
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Puta merda, vamos lá. E aí, o que eu faço? Tem que segurar?
Are you being cautious or cowardly? Here.
Que porra é essa? O que tá acontecendo, velho?
That'll do.
Cara, eu não sei nem o que tá acontecendo e o cara já tá marcando 600 pontos. Pô, o cara não para? Que hora que eu vou jogar? Porra, mano.
Oh, that's as far as I go.
Não sei. Segurar da... Meu Deus do céu.
Well, you're not afraid of anything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? If I was you, I'd take it.
Mas como é que eu faço pra roubar o... pra roubar os dele?
Your loss, my gain.
tava com 1.200 pontos lá, por que não veio pra mim? Não, pera aí. Eu tava com 1.200 pontos. Aí passou a vez e eu perdi tudo?
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Por quê? Caraca, eu tava com quase 1.300 pontos, velho. Eu tinha que ter parado? Mas como é que eu sei quando eu tenho que parar e quando eu tenho que continuar, mano? Ele não mostra pra mim quantas rodadas eu tenho. Eu só vou escolhendo os bagulho, mano. Ah, vai tomar banho. Jogo zoado. Não sei. Ah, vai tomar banho. Tira uma carta de Gwent aí que você vai ver só o que acontece com você.
Ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
Vamos.
All right, let's
Eu
carry
tenho
on.
que comprar uma linguiça pro meu cachorro. Vambora. Não.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Caraca, velho. Eu não sei, galera. Eu não sei, mano. Ai, caraca, velho. Vamos lá. Vamos lá. Não, o cara roubou, velho. O cara roubou. Ai, caramba. Entendi, Bruno. Entendi.
Aye, that'll do. My God, I'm done. Here.
Ó o cara,
that's as
mano.
far as I go.
Puta merda, já tô ferrado já. Ajuda nós, Deus. Puta, mano. Mais uma ele vai ganhar, mano. Puta, mais uma esse cara vai ganhar, mano. Vou arriscar mais um ainda. Vou arriscar mais um. Vou arriscar mais um. Vamos lá, Liu. Puta, mais um. Agora ele ganha, mano. Acabou, mano. Para, cara. Puta, mas ganhou. Acabou.
Wonderful. Ha ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again?
Ah,
Same
não,
wager.
galera. Não.
All right, let's carry on. Now...
Caramba, mano, como que o cara pontua tanto,
We'll
velho?
see whose side luck is on today.
Como que esse cara pontua tanto, galera? Eu acho que o meu cachorro vai ficar sem salsicha.
My God! Oh, come on!
Certeza, meu cachorro vai ficar sem salsicha, velho. Olha isso,
That's
mano!
enough for me. Your turn.
O que é trinca de 4? Eu sei lá, mano. Trinca pra mim é sobrenome de um amigo meu que chamava Guilherme. Guilherme Trinca. Do resto eu não sei o que é trinca. O que é trinca? Mas raramente aparece. Olha lá, mano, 1500, como?
Ha! My lucky dice never fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
O cara fez 1050 pontos, como?
You can never have too much ale. Wanna try your luck again?
Não, tá errado isso aí, galera. Tá errado.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Mano, não faz sentido, velho.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Olha lá, não tem Mano, o cara pegou um monte de dado que não tem nada a ver com o pato e fez 1000 pontos. Como assim? Eu fico aqui tentando escolher coisas que combinem, mano. Não faz sentido, cara. Não, tá errado isso aí. Como, cara? Não, tá roubado esse jogo aqui, galera. Tá roubado. Eu faço 200, faço 100. O cara faz 1000 pontos, cara. Agora o jogo tá jogando certo. Eu acho que agora o jogo começou a jogar certo aqui.
Damn! What's this?
Agora tá começando a ficar bom. Eu acho que agora...
God Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring. Come on, Conrad.
Eu não vou jogar de novo, não.
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
Me dá a salsicha aqui, cara.
What did I do?
Quer dizer, linguiça. Puta, de qualquer jeito fica ruim. Ai, caramba.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks.
Foi
Will you
fácil.
give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub.
Quero uma linguiça?
Want a sausage?
Eu quero, daí.
Venison.
All right.
Tem que dar pro meu cachorro.
And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who will exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Mas eu acho que de tanto eu apanhar, eu aprendi a jogar. Acho. L1, selecione para alimentar. Tá.
Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky?
Vem cá, meu lindão.
Must have a
Here,
cabin
Mutt.
there.
Linguiça! Defumada ainda?
Give over,
Arô,
Tankard.
garotão.
There'll be time enough for the tavern
Aê,
afterwards.
mano. Garoto lindo.
Free.
Seja livre, meu bichinho. Vai brincar. Chupa.
Henry, come here. Henry, what the
De
fuck
primeira, hein,
was
Kuro?
that about?
What was what about?
With that captain.
Salve, Bruno.
Thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
Nossa, tomei tocão.
If you think so, sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As you command.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the
Cara
hell of
chato,
it.
mano. Tomei
Or shall
um
we have a
toco,
wager?
velho. Precisava ser
Let's
tão
save
assim.
the wagers for
Só
later.
porque eu quase matei todos nós.
You afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Não tem problema, Marcos. Hoje eu não posso prolongar mais que 3 horas, não. É isso. Vou amassar você, seu almofadinha. Menu do jogador. Olha aí, cara. Abre mapa, abrir inventário, navegar entre as sessões. Ah, ficou mais bonito o menu, cara. Mas dá pra ver o boneco? Olha que eu tô com uns bagulho mais louco já. Por que eu tô com esses bagulho louco? Ah, não. Tô com esses bagulho louco, não. Isso é o que eu já tô usando, né? Na aba jogador você encontra todas as informações importantes, atributos, habilidades, status. Ao longo do jogo você ganha pontos de vantagem, tá. Olha que bonitinho. Mano, esse traje dele tá muito bonito, velho. Códice. O que é diário? Olha o mapa, igual ao do primeiro. Mano, eu adorei o mapa desse jogo. No primeiro. Tá bom. Comidas, armaduras... Como é que eu passo lá em cima a seção? Aba L1... Ah, aqui, L1, R1. Comida, livro, materiais... Tá. Trocar traje. Eita, pega! Que eu fiz? Fiz merda. Nossa, eu fiz merda. Que legal! Eu posso montar 3, entre muitas aspas, builds diferentes. Não, galera, eu não zerei o primeiro. Eu vi um vídeo. Eu joguei, eu acho que umas 4, 5 horas do primeiro só. Não, acho que mais. Nós fizemos, acho que umas 3 lives do primeiro só. Mas daí pra... Aí eu vi um vídeo e segue o baile, mano. Não vou jogar o primeiro inteiro pra poder jogar esse aqui, não. Ó, dá pra montar, eu acho que é isso, né? 3 buildzinhas. Acho que é isso. Tá bom. E aí, o que eu tenho que fazer? Dá um soco nele? Toma soco. Não dá soco. Tem que sacar a espada? Como é que saca a espada? Não sei. Não deixa eu sacar a arma? Sacar a arma é o X. Ah, tem que falar com ele. Tá bom. Vamos começar.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword and come along.
Por que ele não deixou eu tirar a espada, mano?
Can we start with the sword play?
Where's your helmet?
Capacete.
Surely you don't want me to poke your eye.
Ah, beleza, mano. Beleza. Entendi. Tem que pôr um capacete. Eu só tenho esse? Que louco, né, mano? Ó. Cara, é muito fiel os bagulho, mano. Ó, antes de colocar o capacete, você tem que colocar a coifa, mano. Senão, não coloca o capacete. Olha que louco, mano. Coloquei a coifa, agora o capacete. Que da hora, mano. Que da hora.
Can we start with the sword play?
The only thing you're missing is a wooden practice sword. Come on, grab it so we can get to it.
Tá bom. Espada de madeira. Pronto.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Tira a espada,
Let's
Calil.
start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Eu lembro que quando você segurava... Olha, é bom depois.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough.
Vamos, Brisa!
Foe in plate
Pô, será que tem mago aqui, Brisa?
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Só de ataques em sequência pressionando.
I'm still as fresh as a daisy. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. Good. For Christ's sake.
I thought he was supposed to block.
Nice. Good. That's the way.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh?
You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. Nice, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Strike back after the block. You have to block first. Nice. Too fast for you, am I? Block it. Good, Henry.
Na cara, tome.
Hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard.
Boa.
But that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives
Lembra
you a
For Honor,
riposte,
isso mesmo.
you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
Mano,
What?
ele tá ensinando,
Come on,
cara. Olha que evolução. Você altera as zonas. Tá, beleza. Aqui,
Slow. Nice.
aqui,
Well,
aqui.
that's not what you meant to do, is it? All right. I get it. Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Off to a good start.
Ah, caramba.
That one hit the spot.
Pera. Ai! Pera aí, minha estamina, cara. Pera aí, cara. Não tinha o golpe que você tinha que segurar? Ah, acho que tem. Acho que
That
tem.
one hit the spot.
Pera aí.
Oh, you haven't got a home.
Que louco, mano.
Enough!
Não!
And you
win.
I say the victor
Não,
is clear.
cara.
I'll get my winnings from you later.
Me rendi sem querer.
Now it's time to eat. Oh, that sword play has given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
Pô, mano, foi apertar o botão pra sair do diálogo, apertei pra se render. Ah, que beleza. Já somos um bom cavaleiro. É isso aí. Dá pra voltar a save? Agora são 10 e... Não dá, velho. Nossa, volta muito. Tem que tomar muito cuidado pra não fazer merda, mano. Né?
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Ratai.
Fala, André. Tudo bom?
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True,
Pois é, Douglas.
I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
O ruim é que eu fico olhando pra lá, fico olhando pro lado errado. Se eu mudar a câmera. Pera aí. Pera aí, tá, galera? Deixa eu ver se eu consigo mudar isso. Eita, cacete, velho. Fodi tudo, bagulho. A câmera travou, ó.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we'd drag you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot, throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz after it was raised to bury my parents. And a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
Sim, Laudinete, estou jogando no PlayStation. Fala, Rick, tudo bem? Bem-vindo.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, We could stay a day or two, perhaps.
É.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Fala, Islan, tudo bem? Tranquilo?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain.
Yeah.
But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Fala, Diego, tá da hora mesmo.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I've been
Caramba,
away from
mama.
Parte in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Bom dia, Fred. Bom
That
demais.
really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Vai dar merda.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden
Nossa, mano, tá muito bonito, velho. Com a água. Vambora.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
E aí, galera, tipo assim, eu pretendo fazer live desse jogo pela manhã mesmo. Vocês acompanham?
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hmm? What is this racket here?
It worked. Let's go.
Ah, não muda, ó. Poderiam mudar isso aqui. Conforme você anda, né? Abrir caminho.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Aleluia, Domine. Aleluia. Decorando.
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na kasníky, ty jen pijou jedí, Pana sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're in...
Puta merda, mano.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Caramba, velho. Nossa, mano. Puta merda. Puta merda, mano.
A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute!
Puta
What the
merda.
hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
them! Enough, I
Caraca,
said!
velho.
What the fuck? She's mine!
Caramba! O cara salvou ela,
What are you
velho.
gaping at? Shoot!
Salvou.
Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Puta, que merda, cara.
When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Fucking armor!
Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, she's gorgeous, quick!
Puta merda, cara. Sim, Marco, trilha sonora incrível. Olha o doguinho.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I know. I'm on his... Ah! Ah! I'd lead the way.
Caramba. Bom, pelo menos a gente não vai ter que pagar mais a dívida pro maluco que vai
Pull
perdendo.
yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Que merda, cara. Nossa, que reviravolta, velho. Você é um homem procurado. O ícone da lebre, tá, ok. É possível encontrar explicação, tá bom. Nossa, como tá bonito isso aqui, meu. Nossa, mano. Pelado, sem arma e procurado. Tá da hora, Igor. Bom dia. Tá da hora, hein. Mano, tá da hora pra caramba, velho.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled.
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the front. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work!
All the fucking way across.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. When all your talk does is blind you.
Who the hell? Catching some naked men before, rather than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
Caramba, mano. Ó, o jogo já começou bom, hein, galera. Seria legal, mas não é obrigatório, Igor. Veja um resumo da história do primeiro e segue o baile.
Run, quick!
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
They're playing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top!
Take cover! Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Situação, velho.
Here. Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Que merda, cara.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Ai, carai.
Climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark.
Where is he?
O cara sumiu, velho.
This looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Bom dia, Sub.
We'll climb down here to the water before they find us. This way!
Ah! Qual é?
Now you're gonna get it! Ha!
Uau! Dá pra tomar. Puta, mano. Oh, dog! Vixe. Obrigado, Kuro.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, when someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
O pai dele.
We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory.
É, o cachorrinho só no ódio da linguiça, total.
It has its benefits.
Fala, Queca.
Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Ah. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Mas você não era o pai dele, era? Tá diferente. É o pai dele? Em Novigrad, ô Protago. Ou em Tussan. Nos ferreiros de lá.
Not
Nos
yet.
vendedores de lá.
I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight.
Mudaram mesmo, né?
You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. And you broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Caramba, começou muito bem o jogo, cara. Né? Começou muito bem.
How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
Ó o careca.
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sahan's capable.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Skalitz is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Nossa, mano, a Bianca. Só tem no PC, né, Marcelo?
Father? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Seria.
For Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
He knows me.
Mano, o bicho tá loucão, mano.
You can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Can't run away.
Nossa, a morte dos
Pull
dois.
yourself together.
Kill them.
Please.
Que merda.
Nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Olha lá, e ele viu tudo. Essa parte foi tensa.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Não sei, hein, LTX. Salve, Gil. Bem-vindo, tudo bem?
Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them all down.
Não, Marcos, não
Never
vou.
let
Não
me
gostei
down.
daquele jogo.
Henry, a light. Look.
Tem, Bob.
We've got to go.
É dito que sim, mas eu não sei o que. Porque não tem nas configurações
See the
nada.
light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents... They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you all, sons.
Pô, sério? Mano, tá muito bom isso aqui, velho. Parece um filme.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Caraca. Cara, isso sempre vai atormentar ele, né, mano? Isso sempre vai atormentar ele. Olha lá, ó. Os caras vieram atrás, a gente fugiu. Tentamos ajudar a mina ainda.
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Eu lembro tudo isso aí.
Get all the people inside the gates.
Ó o velhão com a mulher dele ficou chavecando nós.
Make all the necessary arrangements.
Nossa, nessa parte foi foda, hein?
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Que merda, velho. A mãe.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Tá muito bom isso aqui, cara. Tô gostando pra caramba.
What about Hans?
Vocês estão curtindo aí,
He's
galera?
taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
Claro.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire.
Boa.
If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too.
Pô, essa senhora é uma mãe, velho. Tá louco.
Don't overdo it, though.
I won't.
Salvou o cara, deixou comidinha pronta, tem
God
pão.
reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
Bochena.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Tá. Por milagre, você sobreviveu à queda. Mas você perdeu muitos pontos de nível principal, habilidade, vantagens. É, mano, já sabia que o jogo ia dar uma dessa, né, mano? Tá bom. Começamos meio que pelado, em todos os sentidos. O sangramento diminui sua vida aos poucos. Para estancar o sangramento, abra o inventário e coloque ataduras suficientes. Nossa, mano, o bicho tá estourado. Nossa, mano, tamo arrebentado mesmo. Beleza. Encontre e pegue algo para comer. Abra o seu inventário, coma comida. Tá, peraí. Primeiro a gente tem que encontrar algo pra comer, né? Vamos lá. A sopa, cara. Dá pra comer a sopa, sopa. Comer da panela.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Olha as coisas como é que era antigamente, ó. Matava os bichos, deixava assim, caramba.
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Não tem nada. A mulher falou pra nós tomar um banho, né? Porque tá osso. Mano, o cachorro comendo o cara, velho. Pô. Olha aí, mano. Até agora a gente não tava com o jogo salvo, hein? Caramba, velho. Mas eu não vou... E agora, galera? Já usamos o bagulho pra salvar uma vez ou não?
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Quantos? E aí, mano? Salvamos ou não salvamos, galera? Eu acho que não, né? Agora não, né? O chat não tá aparecendo na TV. Toma um banho.
I feel like a new man.
Deixa eu ver. Ah, tamo limpo. Não, não adianta. Não adianta, não temos nada aqui. Tá. Nossa, mano, nosso nível caiu demais, mano. É, mas já era de se esperar, né? O bom é que o jogo nos deu... Quer ver, mano? Não, vamos dar uma salvada. Vamos dar uma salvada até... Ih, cara, não é minha cama. Eu me lembro quando dormi na cama do outro cara, ele ficou puto, lembra? Não dá pra salvar agora? Não. Tá bom. Né, o menu de equipamentos tá lindo mesmo, cara. Gostei também.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
O Alan se deu mal jogando... Por quê?
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
Legal.
The Lord be praised.
Legal.
I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Olha o mapinha, mano. Eu adoro o mapinha desse jogo, velho. Beleza, olha aí as missões. Olha que legal. Início da tarefa da DLC. Caraca. Tá, beleza, mano. Vamos lá. Situação, mano. Pera aí. Não, não, não. Carregue o cadáver, beleza, é isso. Mano, o DualSense fica tremendo, cara. Que da hora, velho. Oi, Cris, tudo bem? E aí, meu? Vocês estão curtindo, galera? Pô, tô adorando, cara.
Shit. My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
E eu gosto desse lance de tudo muito manual, sabe? Tá, deixa eu ver o que é o que. Não, volta. Pegue a camomila. Beleza, vambora. Mas antes dá uma lavada. Que a tia tinha falado pra gente não ficar fedido, né?
Cristina mandou uma mensagem
Ô,
pelo
Cris.
Pix. Não consegui ler o QR Code, mas foi igual.
Obrigado, querida. Obrigado. Deus abençoe você pela ajuda, viu? Tamo junto demais. Muito obrigado, Cris. Deus abençoe você.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Ah, tá. Ok. As roxas. E as
Purple
amarelas.
flower, sage. There we go.
Cadê? Cadê as amarelas? Mais pra frente. Não? Essa daqui? Não. Eu me lembro da mulher ter falado de algumas amarelas. Opa. Não. Camomila.
I need something to eat.
Ué. Você? Não. Não sei. Não era pra ser vocês? Ué, mano, cadê? Já passou, a flor era branca. Ué, tem a... Ah...
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all
É,
the
só pra
herbs
ver
I
se você
need.
estava esperto só, mano. Ah, vocês não estão ligados, mano.
So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Ô, Lúcio, tá por aí ainda? Coitado da Lúcio, mano. A Lúcio não pode... Olha um bugzinho.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Nossa, mano, morri.
Almost hungry as a wolf.
Nossa, velho. Nossa, velho. Caraca, velho. Me ferrei. Tô tudo estourado, cara.
Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Lord. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Hulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Que Deus me ajude.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the rocks. It's a dangerous place. One false step, and it's a long way down.
I'll tell you what's dangerous. Pissing me off like you just did. Because it was in the rocks that we lost them yesterday. So it's kind of you to wait for us here.
Deu ruim.
Hey, this'll be quick, boy.
What do you want?
This'll be quick.
Come
boy.
here and tell me who you...
Não volta muito, por favor.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Boa, 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 boa. Como eu não salvei, mano, achei que o bagulho ia voltar lá na Pindamonhangaba, mas deu bom.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find a couple of...
You're from Lord von Bergov?
You can talk...
Mano, se ele não caiu, eu vou tentar mentir de novo, mano. Mas eu acho que ele não vai cair outra vez, mano. Eu não...
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Boémia. That ambush happened on the other side of the pond. So that's where you should be looking. Not here. There's no one like that here.
Is that so? Seems like you know a lot about that ambush, but you don't have to concern yourself
tudo é
with
fracasso,
that.
velho.
You
O
won't be
negócio é
breathing a
contar.
word to anyone about that business yesterday.
Ô, Night Shadow, obrigado
That
pela
I can
ajuda,
assure
cara.
you.
Muito
This'll
obrigado.
be quick, boy.
What do you want?
This'll be quick, boy.
Não, cara, pega a arma, cara. Cadê a arma? Ai, desgraça, cadê a arma? Não, mano.
Bleeding already, are you?
Mano, pra tirar a arma não é segurar pra esquerda? Puta merda, eu acho que eu tinha que equipar, né? Oh, desgraça. Eu acho que eu tinha que equipar, né, mano?
What's that dog
Puta
making
merda.
such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Boémia's?
Tem que pegar o bagulho e equipar, mano. Não é automático. É, Laudinete, tem que equipar. Obrigado, viu, Night Show? Obrigado mesmo, mano. Culpa sua, Kuro. Você não me avisa. Legal, né, Rô? Legal demais.
Some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Pô, vamos equipar. Aê. Põe uma túnicazinha. E é isso, mano. Vamos continuar pelado mesmo. Deixa eu ver. Não tô usando uma bolsilha. Preciso de uma bolsilha. Tá bom. Agora tamo bom. Ó. Ó.
Tell me, how can... Hey!
Agora vai dar bom.
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down a
Vamos pular. Mano, eu já vou meter o... Vamos ver o que acontece, vai.
I'm Henry de Skalitz.
De qualquer jeito vai ter que sair por
I'm
na porrada.
accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Berghoff. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And an escort would be good too.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to
lá, ó.
fall for it so
Vai cair na
easily.
porrada de
We're
qualquer
not
forma.
von Berghoff's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
É, dá, mas eu devo estar com... Eu preciso estar com nível alto, eu acho, né? Uau!
Go fuck yourself! You won't get me!
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Show what you're made of! What
Nossa, eu tô preso, cara, junto com os caras, mano. Sai, cara! Boa! Boa! Li o batedeiro.
I should eat something.
Caraca, mano, que loucura. Ó, manda umas ataduras aí, velho.
I should eat something.
Pô, na casa da venha, aquela sopa ainda tá boa aqui, tia? Tá boa. Bom, mas poderia encher a minha vida, né? Não enche. E aí, tia, o bagulho tá louco, hein? Pô, tinha acabado de enterrar um, mano. Desgraça.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's
Estamos virando
holding up,
coveiro
I'd
já,
say.
mano.
I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Tá, a gente vai fazer sim. Mas... deixa eu enterrar esses caras aqui, moça. Você tá bom, Rafael? Vamos lá, enterrar mais 2. Realmente viramos coveiro no jogo, cara.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder.
Cara, a gente tá quebradaço, hein, mano. Já tem 2. Vamos pegar o terceiro. Calma, senhora, já vamos. Aguenta aí. Você não quer que eu tire os cadáveres aqui daqui? Então aguenta aí. Aguenta aí que nós já volta. Cara, olha que louco, mano. Será que é isso mesmo ou eu tô louco? Não, acho que eu tô louco. Parece que o sangramento vai piorando, mano. E olha como ele fica todo sujo, cara. Tá legal. Beleza. Agora vamos lá, tomamos um banho e fazer uma poção com a veinha. E ela comentou alguma coisa sobre uma filha que está voltando, né? Quero conhecê-la. Sai daqui, espírito de Geraldão. Ai, caramba.
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever. Your friend is lying in pain, and he needs that decoction. How about moving your arm? First, go to the recipe book.
Tá. E aí, Fabrício, bom demais? Estamos terminando The Witcher, cara. Terminamos a história principal e a DLC, a primeira.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Você pode folhear o livro. Ué, não funciona. Ué. Você pode folhear o livro usando.
Get back to the bench.
Adicione a camomila e ferva por um turno. Obrigado. Mas moa a sálvia e adicione um caldeirão. Ao caldeirão.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Que negócio confuso. Galera, acabou de chegar o rango. Vocês estão servidos? Arroz, feijão, purezinho. Muito bom.
What are you waiting for? Pour it in there. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Oh, é muito detalhado, né, cara? Isso é
Hear that
legal.
bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Que doido, cara.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Pegue um punhado de ervas do saco de camomila. Onde tá? Aqui. Que legal, mano. Colocamos já? Tem mais?
Have you dropped the chamomile in?
Sim. Coloquei, moço. Mais?
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Que da hora, velho. Muito detalhe, né?
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
E selecione...
Have you finished it?
Para decantar, pegue um frasco. Selecione o caldeirão. Ah, tem que segurar. Tá bom.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Olha isso, mano. Pronto, dona moça. Fizemos 2. Mais? Sair da mesa. Que louco, né, mano?
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Que legal, mano. Agora sim, dorme e salva.
That decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better up.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like
Pega,
that in
Igor.
Necropolis,
Tá
things
da
would
hora,
have
viu?
worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Desculpa, tô almoçando aqui na frente de vocês, viu, galera? Tem que comer.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I could go for something to eat now.
Doze pontos disponíveis. Cara, é muita coisa, né? Lábia é bom. Carisma. Sobrevivência. Vai vendo isso aqui com calma. Nossa, mano, que bonito que tá isso aqui, galera.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning,
Legal.
Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry,
don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they
Boa,
ain't.
Sadraki.
I
Boa.
can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Vamos lá, de novo, para resumir a história.
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Boémia, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Boémia.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Ô Sadraque, obrigado pelo superchat, mano. É, com certeza, mano. 1 milhão de cópias em 24 horas é doideira, né? Bom demais, mano. Bom demais.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Tá viajando, hein, Alan? Ah, mó boazinha tia, mano. O que eu tenho medo nesses jogos é que essas tias boazinhas, o NPC bonzinho, morre tudo, velho. Que não aconteça isso aqui. Pô, a trilha sonora é braba, hein, mano. Puta, e isso foi só o prólogo. Caraca, mano, isso foi só o prólogo. Olha essa música, velho. Gaita de fole. Mano. Cara, que pena que eu tenho compromisso daqui a pouco, galera. Puta, eu jogaria isso aqui a tarde inteira, mano. É jogo que cativa, mano. Da hora, mano. Mano, é o tipo de jogo que eu gosto, galera. Narrativa fodida, tá ligado? Narrativa forte, cara. E é o forte desse game, dessa franquia agora, né? Podemos chamar assim. Narrativa, mano.
Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Nossa, quem começa o primeiro jogo nunca ia imaginar que os dois iam ficar tão amigos, né, mano?
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Xiii. Mano, os mínimos detalhes. Eita, pô!
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Sado 4 que mandou uma mensagem pelo Pix. Kalil, mesmo não pretendendo jogar o game agora, fico muito feliz ver um estúdio menor assim fazer sucesso. A indústria precisa de jogos dessa qualidade, ai.
Valeu, Sadraque, obrigado, concordo. Bom demais.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about?
Que merda.
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us.
But we managed to get away!
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's
Puta
company
merda.
was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
Que merda.
And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Não, Léo.
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
Que azar, velho.
What the fuck was that?
Cara, é bom demais.
So now what?
O outro com a cara tudo cheio de merda, velho.
There's only one thing we can do.
Caramba, velho.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Ai, caramba.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Cara, bom demais.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughingstock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged asses.
do mano. Fala, Yanka.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Ih, olha lá!
What is it?
Rapaz!
The pond. Or the one
Ela é
you
bonita
gave
mesmo.
us away for.
Fight bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Rapaz, é bonita mesmo.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Ô louco, Rô. Muito braba.
But that toe rag only gave me the illness.
Oh?
What do you expect?
What was that?
Fala, Vitor.
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That's not a bad idea.
Careful!
Let's hear it. Right now.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Eita, mano.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
Nossa, mano. Que... Já vi, já.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we, as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Joguinho, mano.
I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Ô, mano.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Rapaz.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
Can't it wait? We've got coin, just not at the moment.
Oh, why? We'll pay you back when we see you again, which is never. Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second
Com
door
certeza,
there
homem
leads to the
nórdico. Devia ser
pantry.
terrível.
That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to
Cinco
lay
Hans.
each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Rat-eye.
Rat-tie. Rat-tie. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
What's the hold up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it?
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Tá. É bom a gente conversar bastante porque ganha ponto, né, mano?
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight.
Salve, Bruno, beleza? Já tá no finalzinho, mas daqui umas 2 horas a gente vai abrir outra live, tá?
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me. so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for our helping hand.
Legal. Ferreiro.
Come to mention it, he sat just round the corner there.
Tá vendo como é bom,
If you
mano,
want to
conversar?
ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then. But watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them socks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
Ok. Será que ele salvou? Eu acho que ele salvou, né? Eu acho que salvou, né, galera? Nossa, vamos trocar de roupa, né, mano? Calça de mendigo. Tamo tudo fudido. É. Eu acho que salvou, né? Acho que eu não vou precisar tomar o negócio aqui pra poder salvar agora, né, galera? O salvador aqui. Acho que não, né? Galera, é o seguinte. Daqui a pouquinho eu tenho um compromisso. Então eu preciso me preparar aqui. É uma reunião que eu tenho, tá? Só que terminando essa reunião, eu vou abrir outra live, mano. Tá muito legal, eu não quero parar. Tá ligado? Tá muito legal o jogo, cara. Eu não quero parar agora não, porque tá muito interessante. Então, ó, vou encerrar a live pra reunião que eu tenho. Provavelmente ela termina daqui umas 2 horas. Terminando, eu já abro outra live desse jogo, mano. Tá muito legal. Tá muito gostoso. Pessoal, obrigado por ter acompanhado até agora. Agradeço de coração a presença de vocês, de verdade. Obrigado por isso. Fiquem atentos às notificações, tá? Daqui umas 2 horinhas a gente já abre outra live e continua desse ponto, mano. Aí nós vai, mano. Aí nós vai. Não sei até que hora. Tá bom? Até daqui a pouquinho então, pessoal. Obrigado por tudo. Beijo no coração. Daqui a pouquinho vejo vocês. Valeu! Jogão, mano. Jogão.